turn them into up special and say see ya. Speaking of Philadelphia, though, we have got another member of the Philly fandom here on stream. We have got Yellow today, mostly known in the past as a Fox player with a secondary Luigi, but pulling out more Aegis as of late. We're seeing it here against Mr.Game & Watch, notably a character that both Fox and Luigi kind of struggle with. And, you know, hey, you know what Game & Watch doesn't like, Lentini?
Shorts.
Mind blown.
I will say, so many people, like, we regurgitate that all the time. Game & Watch does not like swords, and that's true. But top-level Game & Watches, because of that, have had to have so much experience fighting secondary Pyra Mythras that people pull out because they know Game & Watch is bad in the matchup, that it's gotten to the point that they've figured it out extremely well. And I'm curious to see how Marcus plays that spacing game around to bring it back to like the last couple matches, but that bubble theory that can be played.
It is also important to mention though, right, you top level, right, and at a local, even a player as good as the great Gonzalez, players as good as Yellow, who have made upsets, like here are top 8-9 seeds in this tournament, aren't at that level of play, right? Don't necessarily have that same level of experience in this matchup, that same level of developed counterplay, which, even though it's possible, right? We've seen Game & Watches like Mia, like Meister do it. You have to be so precise. You have to be playing absolutely perfect, and your margin of error is so thin compared to Aegis, who just gets to, you know, pivot walk into an F-tilt, do whatever they want, and still recover because Game & Watch doesn't get to commit to those edge guards because Aegis can just counter hit him for it.
There is one other aspect to this matchup that is the Marcus special. Marcus is not afraid of judgment. The number of 9s I have seen Marcus throw out and hit in tournament is unreal. And if you can get that 9, it completely throws the matchup out the window.
But listen, man, they call Game & Watch as the heal character for a reason, because that chair is going to take it out. Yellow having none of it, though, and going all business mode with the up smash to bring it right back, even trying to find a combo, but instead getting reversal. Cheeky little interaction there from both players, as now the pressure is starting to rack on. It is Yellow who takes away stage control, but not able to find any corner pressure. Marcus establishing a bubble, but overextending onto the platform just a little is going to lead to the grab and the reset. Beautiful stuff from Yellow to continue to get these feet on the ground, reset the situation, and shut down Marcus's openings even when he does find that neutral hit.
Ooh, priming the hammer there. Marcus is ready for it.
That
I like what you mentioned
error
about Yellow establishing that bubble. The Mythra especially, only nickel and diming, that character doesn't rack up too tremendous of a damage output. But when you're able to just over keep Marcus from getting in with those single nairs, those single up airs, it can start to really rack up.
Yep, and they're the blazing end just gonna, no, not the blazing end, sorry, my apologies. The up special gonna just take it, close it on out. Beautiful positioning from Yellow, knowing that it'll scoop and hit just above, slightly below the platform as well. I love his up special use on both characters. You've seen him swing out for both more than most other Aegis, especially that Mythra up special, and he's gotten good mileage out of it, knowing the spacing on that move excellently, but they're just overextending. This is a Game & Watch edgeguard opportunity. This is Marcus's chance to lock down the ledge, find a stock, but Yellow giving him no second opportunity.
Yeah, that was really scary for Yellow. It ends up dying to the bomb in the end. Maybe not the best DI, but like, you can't blame him for dying to the bomb.
You saw him B-reverse it. He had to have been holding in the other direction when he got hit. And the result of that was that he's holding directly towards the blast zone. Blows up early, and there's a 9! The second one on stream tonight! Marcus gonna steal game 1. Lentini, you called it. We're here, we're ready, and we're ringing that bell. Marcus going up 1-0.
When Marcus goes for the 9, it always connects. I don't know what deal Marcus has made with Sakurai, but there's something going on in the game. Someone check him, controller, because
Sakurai?
the
More
consistency is unreal.
Are you sure he made a deal with Masahiro Sakurai and not Masahiro Satanai? Because I mean, I think he struck a deal with the devil.
I don't know what's going on in Marcus land, but I think I want a piece of it. My man needs to go out and get some lottery tickets.
I don't know about that. Hold on. Don't gamble,
Just
kids.
bet
Don't
999 on every single one of them.
Well, actually, 9. You can't get 2 9s in a row, so make sure it's like 9-1-9.
Or you can do
Finding
like a
the
9
edge guard,
and a
though. This
99,
is
right?
Marcus heating up as he locks down a beautiful advantage state scenario. It almost looked like he was playing melee, though, the way he played that around edge. The foresight, though, gonna give Yellow an opportunity, not let it happen to him twice. The down air not gonna find smart Marcus again with that beautiful micro spacing to get out of dodge, find this pressure, and Yellow has gotten trapped underneath and around these platforms. Finally able to recover stage control a minute into this game, and he needs to hold on to it. He needs to keep those feet on the ground, and Marcus has just turned the floor to lava.
Yeah, and now Marcus has that advantage, has the ability to play that frustrating keep out Game & Watch game. Doesn't have to. Oh, and that's the fruits of the labor. Yellow had to make something happen. Marcus just played it slow, played it safe, and in the end was able to reverse that edge guard. And there we already see the 9
hammer's
being
primed. It's primed. It's ready to go. And Lentini, I mean, I don't think it's impossible we just see him pull out an attempt here. He's got a whole nother stock in his back pocket.
It's coming any second now. That grab is coming. And I think Yellow knows it because we see that shield is not coming out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you've been conditioned away from shielding this entire game, and honestly, why would you when you have a sword as big as Aegis? However, that no shield also means way less opportunities for foresight, and that is something that Marcus is going to take all the way to the bank, because foresight is a huge opportunity converter for Aegis in this matchup.
Marcus just waiting so patiently. He knows that eventually Yellow is going to pull that trigger. They have to pull the trigger. And Marcus is taking full advantage of that. We may not have seen that 9 coming out again yet, but we can see just the fear, the caution from Yellow. If they slip up once, Marcus is going to convert. But speaking of slipping up, Yellow's starting to get this edge guard figured out.
I was going to say, the issue that we were seeing with Marcus there was that he was playing not to lose rather than to win, right? He wanted to hold on to his stock and get chip damage, but was playing so defensively to make that happen that he wasn't taking those advantage states and capitalizing on them. He would just take a straight hit reset, and now just like that, he's only racked 60% on the Yellow. Oh, and was like full stock up. Beautiful little SDI to get out of the blaster hit there, but he's still not able to find these openings, and suddenly the tide is turning fully to Yellow's favor.
Yeah, talk about a comeback, and now Marcus whipping the punish on that up B as well. Maybe now Marcus starting to feel the pressure.
I think we're gonna see a hammer come out. I think we're gonna see
so?
at least one. I'm hoping. I don't know. It's hard to know with Game & Watch players. They just kind of do it sometimes. But
yeah, it's so hard to predict. Either way, though, Yellow definitely still got that in the mental stack. And the call out on the run-up F smash. We are going to see a game number 3. Great stuff to Yellow, not getting too tilted, shifting out of that playing not to lose and finding a way to play to win.
I'm super down to see more Smash Ultimate between these two players. It has been a fantastic set so far. And listen, we're like, yeah, there's going to be a call out. It wasn't the call out we expected, but beautiful stuff to Yellow for finding a way to make it happen. Let's see how fast Marcus finds an opportunity to prime this hammer. He could have just gone for it there, but you know, having a little bit of self-control. This man is not insane, folks.
I've seen some sets that would say otherwise from Marcus.
I'm just holding you to that. That being said, the way he is playing right now to open this game number 3 is absolutely without fear. You're abusing the fact that Yellow does not have an answer to up special on shield. Gonna find a quick stock, but the mash from Yellow gonna keep him alive for just one more second. Bomb gonna cover him, and when in doubt, you down smash.
Yeah, the down smash anti-air. It just works. Shout out hitboxes. And now the chair sending Yellow all the way across the stage.
Seriously though, I'm pretty sure that's the reason that we don't have a Bethesda character in Smash beyond as a Mii costume. It's because Game & Watch already is one. It just works, guys. It just works.
But he's got a bucket. Soon my man's gonna be flying up to the top of the screen. Either way though, Marcus able to get that first stock, but we saw the same thing last game, and Yellow playing to win with all of this pressure right now.
Yeah, but pressure does a stock not equate, right? Marcus has been so good at taking the hits and then SDIing, relying on his actual defensive counterplay to survive. Even there, going to take the hit knowing on that interior edge of platform, you're too close to center stage, right? There's too much distance to travel, and while Game & Watch isn't heavy, the PS2 is big enough that you can hold on when your opponent doesn't have rage, resetting the stock to make that happen, and now we're seeing the patience come out. That time Yellow Smash not quite as on point. And the rage means that even though Yellow was at a lower percent than when he mashed out, he was in more hit stun, couldn't get out of dodge quite as fast, and Marcus now up 3 stocks to 1. This one's getting out of hand, Lentini.
Yes, it is a 0 to death, possibly in the works. Is it turtle time going for the back airs? No, mixing up with the run-up smash. However, Yellow was able to get past it. Okay, good up smash from Yellow. Getting back into this game a little bit, but is it too little too late? It's not over, but Yellow's going to have to play perfectly from here on out.
And perfect is hard to do in Ultimate in general, right? But it's even harder with Aegis. This character just gets taken gets stocks taken from them so easily, right? There's nowhere to go sometimes. The up throw going to look for some pressure, trying to get a landing trap, and we're not going to see a hammer here. But I want to see a hammer here, and I'm going to keep mentioning that I want to see a hammer here because I want to see a hammer here.
The people want to see a hammer here.
I am the voice of the people. I believe, but once again, right, this is what we were talking about last game, Lentini, that Marcus has the lead on lock and is starting to play not to lose. He's starting to just throw out these really safe walls, and Yellow is catching on to the predictable pattern. He's walling you out, finding an opening just like that. We're in a last stock game. This was 3 stocks to 1 at kill percent just a moment ago, and suddenly Yellow's brought this all the way back. He has the opportunity to continue that perfection you were talking about out and steal away not just the game 2, but the entire set after game 1 was stolen from him. Can he close it out? And now, he needs to not get hit from here on out.
We are at max rage on Pyra, but the Nair finally gonna close it out. No amount of DI can save you there. We've seen a lot of that tonight, where it starts